Good morning. My name is Michael R. Roser, and I'm co-founder and chief coaching facilitator at my company, Strategic Life Coaching, LLC. Please visit me for this video and others at my website, abundantlifeslc.com. Guys, thanks a lot for helping me out. There's a couple of points of clarification, which I'll get to in a second. But today, specifically, I wanted to talk about those 500 purposeful calories that we need to add to this plan now of specifically losing weight. So again, we got to burn that 500 calories. I've already been up this morning and did my Greco-Roman workout, and I've already biked into the office today because I got to get to work, and it's a glorious day outside, so why not? So let's take a look here. Again, why are we doing this? Well, we want all of these benefits and abundance in our life. And what we've been doing, specifically in my case, was falling back into some old habits, old patterns, and old narratives. And so I had to get right back on this plan immediately to get back to the goal weight that I want, which is 208 pounds. So let's look at today's diet. Yesterday, it was peanut butter and bananas and some chicken stir fry. You might remember that I prepared a meal the prior day on Monday, and it didn't get done in time, and so we ate it last night. It was some short ribs and carrots and mushrooms and onions that I put, and it was just delightful. And what I wanted to kind of clarify was that I said in the video, and thank you for the gentleman who pointed it out, like, Mike, 3 or 4 hours, who has 3 or 4 hours to prepare food? Well, it took 3 or 4 hours to cook it. It only took me about 20 minutes to cut everything and chop everything, brown the short ribs, and put it into the oven. The oven is what took the time, not the preparation. Okay, so I wanted to clarify that. So today's diet is 2 avocados this morning, 643 calories. They were lovely. I think God created avocados, so I love them. For lunch, I'm planning on having a Gouda and onion omelet, which is 729 calories. And tonight, I'm going to make some cheesy chicken and spinach. I can have 2 servings of that for 1,016 calories to stay within that 2,100 calories that is my goal right now. So I also wanted to clarify about the protein shake or the protein bar that I referred to that I had yesterday morning to start my day. There are many wonderful whey powders out there that provide your body with specifically protein, and there's not a lot of other things added into it like sugars and a lot of carbohydrates and so forth. And so that's 270 calories per scoop, and I mix it with water and ice in a shaker bottle, and it's very good. I think the flavor I have is chocolate peanut butter, and they taste very, very good. And I usually will have that shake at some point during my day after I have lifted or worked out. You can also do that in favor of a power bar. There's many companies, again, that make these things, nutrition bars, and the only thing to be careful there is the sodium and the sugar that are sometimes added to those. So you want to try to get some that lower those carbohydrates and that sugar and salt, because those things are, we're trying to avoid right now. So I also got a call from a gentleman, and again, guys, please, this is not about living a boring life and sacrificing everything that you've been doing and not having fun. And, the result of me gaining that weight was I enjoyed the parties that were there, the graduation parties and the birthday parties, mine specifically, and lots of cookies and cakes, and it was fun, and I ate those things, and I enjoyed myself. But now I'm suffering from the effects of that, and now I want to get back to eating a better diet, and all of that stuff's past and so forth. But specifically, he was asking me about alcohol. And guys, have fun again. But here's the thing, it has to be planned for. Otherwise, it's going to add those calories and you're not counting them, and therefore it's going to be more difficult to lose weight over time. So what does a can of beer how many calories are in a can of beer? Well, I looked it up. It's 154 calories. And if you're drinking light beer, they're under 100 in a lot of instances. So factor that in. A glass of wine, which I'm defining as 5 ounces. When I used to drink wine back in the day, they were not 5 ounces. They were much, much more than that. But a 5-ounce glass of wine is 128 calories. My friend specifically likes to drink martinis. And again, back in the day, I share that. It's 180 calories per martini. And so if you're going to have a couple of drinks at night, no problem. Just factor that into what you're doing overall, and you can have your relaxing drink and you can sit on your deck and have a couple of beers. It's not a big issue. The issues come when we go beyond that. And even that is okay as long as you're planning for it. Okay, so if I'm going to the party and I'm going to have 6 martinis, then I have to factor that in. It's not about changing and being boring and all of that. It's just being smart and planning. Okay, so very specifically today, number 2 in our tasks that we need in order to accomplish this, we have to fill in the gaps to our workout. 500 calories, purposeful calories. So how am I going to do that? Well, the how stands for honesty, openness, and willingness. So I know that I need to do that, and so I rode my bike in today. And so what does that look like for my day? Well, if you're going to walk, let's start there. These are rules of thumb. So I drew my thumb there. So 100 calories you'll burn per mile on average. That's a 180-pound person, okay? And so if you're a 120-pound person, you're going to burn 65 calories per mile that you walk. Biking, 150-pound person will burn 48 calories at 14 miles an hour. If you increase your speed to 20 miles an hour, you'll burn 56 calories per mile. One of the benefits of being a bigger man is that I burn 64 and 75 calories biking in that same mile. So I know already today that I've burned 320 calories on my way to work, and I'll burn another 320 calories on my way back home tonight. So if I get busy, as I have been lately, I know that I've already got that kind of in the bank just because I took the extra time to get to work. So time, guys, time's the key. The reason we get off is we don't believe we have time to do these things. So I want to be very clear about this. So it takes about 15 to 20 minutes at a normal pace to walk a mile. So if I have to burn 500 calories and I know that's about 100 calories per mile, I need to walk 5 miles. Well, that's going to take 100 minutes. That's a long time. So we have to factor that in. To bike a mile at an average pace takes 6 minutes. So in order for me to get those 500 calories burned, going back and forth to work today, that 6 miles it's a little bit more, but again, we're not going for perfect. We're going, to keep this going. Perfection is something we got to leave behind. So it takes 36 minutes to do that for me today. To get to work and get back home from work, it'll be another 36 minutes. Okay, so again, I hope this is helping you guys. And again, keep the cards and letters coming because they're so important to me to give those clarifications as we go along in this process. I will say this morning, I got up and I did not weigh myself because Mondays are weigh-in days for all of us. And boy, it's great to be on this journey with you guys. And again, good luck. Hang in there. And the text I got late last night, I said, I ate those chips and whatever. It's okay. Today is a new day. We're going to practice this stuff today, just for today. And when we hit our heads on the pillow tonight, hopefully we can say we've made all of this progress. We got our diet set for the day. We got our exercise set for the day. So just for today, I was a hero. And that's what I want to go to bed tonight thinking. Take care, guys. Bye now.